Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la...
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Trevor Williams is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
And now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, D-Roll. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, D-Roll, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
And he misses there, 1-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And that's the first down. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him?
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And here's Christian Yelich now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up is Keston Hiura. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Now the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. A runner on first with 2 away. Left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leads 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Eric Lauer is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
And now pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Three and 0 now. Ian Happ will be next. Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And now here is Ian Happ in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Horner gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Here now the 2-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Good curveball. Strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down. Tried to bury 1 down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. The 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We head to the second, scoreless at Wrigley. Second inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hayward has a read on it. One down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Ready now is Travis Shaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Narvaez.
Digging in next, Narvaez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to first, and that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Chris Bryant. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And now the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it now is Kane as he puts it away for the first down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Next, it'll be Wilson Contreras. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Javier Baez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hiura ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So next to bat will be Jason Hayward. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's got a 3-for-5 line. Set and the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Bryant. At second, Marisnik. At first, 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
The shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
And now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count even now at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate, Eric Lauer. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Next, here is Lorenzo King. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. As a look, now the pitch. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Horner ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off the pitch, down and away. Ball 2. Third inning, no score to this point. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
In is Christian Yelich. Back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Trevor Williams.
The pitcher, Trevor Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now back to second base.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, Nico Horner. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Ready with the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2. I got the count 2 and 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Shaw gloves it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Popped him up. Shaw is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
All set for the start of the 4th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First offering on its way. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now back to first base.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A high fastball is in there. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in next, Travis Shaw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bryant, the runner at second with 1 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. To the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers 0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Narvaez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eric Lauer, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. Don't be shocked if the sac bunt gets laid down.
Here's the first pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So stepping in is Lorenzo King. And base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2. Here it is. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Avisail Garcia would be next. Right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Looking at his career totals, Hayward is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next to hit, Trevor Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. One run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now is Nico Horner. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Count is 1-2 now. Hayward leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball called 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So 2 down and a runner at first, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Garcia giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Hey.
First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch.
Upstairs.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-0 count, the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Justin Topa is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Justin Topa.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
Third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wilson Contreras will be next. Here it is on 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. High in the air down the right field line. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on the way. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Javier Baez waits on deck. One out, nobody on. 3-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
So here is Javier Baez. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Contreras, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, here is Daniel Vogelbach. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Vogelbach behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Ripped down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Daniel Vogelbach is retired to start out the 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Unable to find the zone with the slider. No hits to this point. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Line hard deep into left. Marisnick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Into the box, Narvaez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail this one 1-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous bat of Jason Hayward.
What are your batting and pitching views?
First pitch on its way. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
I think. Strike zone. Broadcast.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Okay.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Come on,
Still
Boo.
hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense
Looks pretty good, looks pretty good.
position to score some more runs.
In now, Nico Horner, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia at short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Colton Wong will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 16. Colton Wong.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. In now is Lorenzo Cain. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point. And now the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. Brent Suter will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 35, Brent Suter. Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. For his career in this matchup, just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's upstairs.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Yelich going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to stand in is Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
1 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed.
1 and 2.
A Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Shaw in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ball and a strike now to Bryant. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Striding in is Avisail Garcia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
The 2-1.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
The 3-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 3-2 pitch. To short. Baez has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next to dig in, Christian Yelich. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the AB now. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Now here it comes.
Count 1 and 2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1 strike.
Yelich is running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Yelich leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's the 3-2. Count remains full. Swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hayward will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. At the plate now is Daniel Vogelback. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
No, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The Brewers down to their final strike. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Him up, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Trevor Williams earns his first win of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.